Hey guys, welcome back to Mitza Creek Farm. Here in northern Wisconsin, we are at the tail end of our extremely warm weather that we've had. Today, the sun is peeking out again. It's been sunny on and off, but it's really windy today. So, while it is still fairly warm out, I'm gonna go in the little greenhouse here. I'm gonna get started on spring prep and doing pot inventory. My plan is that by the beginning of May that I will have all of the plants and everything out of my basement and in here for the plant sale. All of my tomatoes, all of my garden stuff. Pumpkins will not be started by then, but everything that I'm growing will be in here. And so I need to get this ready. I need to get it cleaned up, and I need to do pot inventory so I can order any supplies that I need. So right now it's kind of a mess because this was kind of like the overflow from Christmas in the stone coop. And so I need to get rid of some of these boxes. Some of this is wreath making supplies, and so I'll need to get those put away. And then we need to get going on working on all of these pots and figuring out what I have and what I need to order. Thankfully, my mom and my dad were down here working a lot the last fall, last winter. And so it really is a matter of empty boxes went in here while we were unpacking stuff from the stone coop. And then the extra like wreath forms and that kind of stuff were put in here. So I just really have to haul those out and then take this plastic that is there and put that back up in the high tunnel because I will be using that for when it gets really cold and I need to add supplemental heating to what I have growing up there, like end of April, early May. I'm not going to have time today, but the next thing I need to do is the drip irrigation inventory because, oh my goodness, I have spider assemblies everywhere. You can see I got a big old pile of them over here. Here on the other side, I have a big old pile of them as well, and I know that I have a pile up in the high tunnel up there. Now that I can move a little bit easier in here, I'm going to start doing pot inventory. Most of the pots are all together with like things, but I need to get it a little bit more organized and get everything separated so that I can do a better count and get like all the square pots, 4.5-inch square, 4-inch square, 6-inch pots, all that kind of stuff together. And then I can count and do inventory and then put that all right down. And then so that way I know what I have and I can see what I have and see what I need to order. Well, that's a lot better. These are my 6-inch pots, my 4.5-inch square pots that I do the vegetable starts in. And I have a whole list here of numbers, so I have to go back to the house. I'll probably do it while I'm waiting for Beck to get out of school today and add them all up. These are 8-inch pots, and these are the extra deep 4.5-inch pots. I think I have a case of these somewhere, but I have no clue where that would be. We have hanging baskets here. And then these guys here, I'm going to do mixed salad greens in and sell mixed salad green bowls that people can just harvest themselves. And I have 2 different sizes. I might do some succulents in these, smaller ones. I'm not quite sure. And then these are all kind of like miscellaneous of the bigger pots. This is kind of the boring downside that nobody ever really shows when you start getting into the business side of things as far as plant sales and selling things. People don't talk that you need to have good pot organization. The last few years have been absolutely crazy. So this last year if there's empty pots, they come down here. My parents organized for the most part everything, and now I just got everything together and got a good inventory. So that makes a huge difference. Now this year I need to keep up with that, and I should probably keep an inventory like on my phone or something. So then that way, if I see something go on sale, I can buy it in the future, or just knowing, and so I don't have to spend a day coming down here and getting it all organized. That'll be a big help too. So on the ones that I don't know for sure the sizes on, like these are 6-inch azalea pots. These here are 1-gallon pots. They're a 6-inch it's a little over 6 inches and they're taller. So those are 1 gallon pots. But these ones, I don't know what they are. And so I'm just writing what the number is on the bottom. And then that way I can Google and see, because a lot of these things I ordered because they were like the cheapest that they had. And now I don't remember what they were or what the volume is. All right, there we go. Look how nice that looks. And I have a few miscellaneous that are just like 1s and 2s of pots that either I sold all but a couple on, or I purchased something and it came in that pot. And so what I will do with those, instead of just throwing them away, is I will actually either put a plant in it to sell, or I will have them for free at my sale in the spring. So I have those set aside as well, but it feels nice having these all organized and having an inventory of them, because then that way I can now get my order placed and get my soil calculations done for the spring so that I can get everything ordered. So that is it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.